we'll get into a little bit of that first, but it is easy to say that you've bought a lot of houses. You've created kind of an empire of raising private money. You teach and you share and you speak and you do all these great giving back concepts, right? But that's Amy of now. That's Amy of today. Let's rewind and ask the question, Amy, how did you get into real estate? Why did you choose real estate? How did that happen?
None of this was ever supposed to happen, ever. Like, I was never a leader. I was never a manager of people. I was the average, everyday, I guess, American, where I was raised to go to school, get good grades, get a job, which the one and only job offer I ended up getting out of undergrad, which I still can't believe they offered me a job, was with Dell Computers. So that was back in 2001. So I had to take it. So I moved from Michigan to Austin. And I was always just a good problem solver. For 14 years I was at Dell. They would just bring me problems and I'd just figure it out, but I never managed people. And then really what happened was, like many people out there, I became glued to all these home renovation shows. And my best friend at the time, we should talk about losing friends along this journey. At the time, her fiance was a project manager for a big time construction company. So I said, Kevin, let's go like flip a house or two just for fun. Like, I didn't know how we were going to do it, but I knew he knew construction and I just thought I had zero skills. And he wasn't interested. So I was like, you know what? Forget this. I'll just do it on my own. I'm very competitive. I'm a former athlete. And so I've always at a young age believed and seen results through coaching. So I hired a coach. My very first coach was Stan Merrill, the owner and founder of Fortune Builders.
Straight to the top. I like your style.
That's true. And it's crazy because this was just supposed to be a side hustle. And so, Than and what he's built was amazing. I always knew I was interested in flipping. I'm still a flipper today. So of course he taught me how to analyze deals, market for leads, build a team, interview contractors. And Than, along with many other educators, talk about the power of raising private money, right? They'll give you a few strategies, but they don't really deep dive into it. And it was back then that I realized, oh shit, my goal was just to keep my job at Dell, flip a couple of houses for fun. I didn't have a why, and get a new job in Portland, Oregon with Nike. But because of my ability to just naturally know how to raise money, I ended up buying, renovating, and selling 10 properties in downtown Chicago my first year as a brand new part-time real estate investor. And two things happened at the end of that first year. Number one is I really did fall in love with the transformation process. And number two, of course, you guys, I saw that financially there was no cap on my earning potential. So shortly thereafter, I quit my job at Dell and I've been a full-time investor ever since. And later, a bunch of other things started to happen. But that was my life-changing moment, was realizing that a traditional 9 to 5 combined with the false security of an education isn't going to allow me to do the things I want to do in life. And so real estate became my game changer.